If you've just found yourself here cruising the internet late at night and unable to sleep due to your tinnitus, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'll run through a few easy and practical tips to help you get a better night's sleep, despite the fact that your tinnitus is present. If you're keen on keeping up to date with more videos like this, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel, press that grey notifications bell, and you'll be updated every time we release a new video. If you've visited me on this channel before, then you'll know that I suffer with a permanent tinnitus too, and I have my own ways of coping with it. It's a high-pitched, constant tone which sounds something like this. It's there 24/7, and without question, it's worse when I'm tired, stressed, unwell, or in a quiet listening situation such as lying in bed at nighttime, which is really what drove me to make this video today. Sleep is incredibly important when it comes to staying on top of your tinnitus. And did you know that poor sleep can in fact worsen your tinnitus too? When you're lying in bed, it's potentially the quietest time during the course of your day, and therefore you may also become more aware of your tinnitus than at any other point during the day. In itself, this can lead to your head going into overdrive and then becoming anxious and worried that you won't be able to sleep. Speaking from experience, if your head starts in this downward spiral, then your tinnitus may fuel your anxiety, and your anxiety continues to fuel your tinnitus, resulting in a downward slope with sleep seeming impossible. The next day you'll be exhausted, and again can cause your anxiety to grow until you get into bed the following day and repeat that same cycle. So, the big question is, what should you do about it? My first recommendation is for you to try to avoid any stimulants during the course of the day, such as caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol, as they can affect your tinnitus in a few different ways. Of course, caffeine tastes great, and it's perfect if you need a boost during the course of your day to keep you alert and lively. On the flip side, it will of course prevent you from sleeping too. And the thing is, I know that the temptation's there to overdose on coffee if you've had a terrible night's sleep due to your tinnitus the night before. And it's a tough cycle to get out of. But the less coffee you drink, the better off you'll be in the long run. While some people also think that smoking is calming, it's actually a risk factor when it comes to exacerbating your tinnitus. And research also shows that compared to non-smokers, smokers have a 70% greater chance of developing hearing loss. And the more that you smoke, the more that you risk developing that hearing loss. And finally, alcohol, which can affect the quality of your sleep, making you feel tired and sluggish, as its effects can disrupt your sleep cycle. You may well feel that alcohol helps you to get to sleep initially. However, I feel that this is outweighed by the negative effect on sleep quality throughout the night. Tinnitus maskers produce a sound with the aim to distract you from your tinnitus. The idea is that by covering or masking the tinnitus with another sound, it becomes less noticeable and therefore less bothersome. When it comes to tinnitus maskers, you have two main types of sounds to choose from. Firstly, different types of noises, from white noise to pink noise, or even brown noise. It's worth checking out some of the different noises out there on YouTube designed to help you have a better night's sleep. These constant, neutral sounds really help to mask your tinnitus, and even sounds such as the rain or a fan in the background can give you a nice distraction from your tinnitus. Aside from those various noises, nature sounds are another alternative distraction, such as birds singing or waves crashing on the beach. Tip number 3 is to make sure that you've created a nice and comfortable sleeping environment. Simple things such as keeping your bedroom dark by closing the curtains or blinds and using a sleep mask can make all of the difference. This can help to signal to your brain that it's time for you to go to sleep. Try and keep your bedroom cool by setting the thermostat to a comfortable temperature, as a cool room can help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep for longer. If you're easily disturbed by outside noise, then also perhaps think about a set of earplugs too, which will block out any distracting sounds and create a more peaceful sleeping environment. And finally, invest in comfortable bedding, pillows, and a supportive mattress. My fourth piece of advice is to establish a consistent sleep schedule. Our bodies absolutely love routine, and having a consistent sleep schedule can help regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier for you to fall asleep and then wake up at the same time every day. If one night you're trying to sleep at midnight and the next at 10 p.m., your body just doesn't know when it's time to go to bed and when it's time to wake up. A regular schedule not only tends to increase the amount of sleep that you'll get, but it also increases the quality of that sleep too. Now, this one definitely helps me to get to sleep when my tinnitus is flared up. If you haven't tried any relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or meditation before bed, then it's a really easy starting point to help you to ignore your tinnitus. Research shows that slow and deep breathing, combined with sleep routines and relaxation techniques like meditation, are incredibly effective in helping us fall asleep. I would highly recommend practicing breathing exercises during a particularly stressful day, as we also know that stress is likely to exacerbate your tinnitus too. Exercise is a wonder drug. It won't only improve your quality of sleep, but it can also help you to sleep longer at nighttime. When you're active, whether that's running, cycling, or doing weights, your body uses up energy, which will make you feel more tired and more ready for bed at the end of the day. Exercise has also been shown to improve overall well-being by releasing endorphins, also known as feel-good chemicals, into the brain. These can reduce the symptoms of anxiety, which, as we know, can also heighten tinnitus. On top of that, exercise can even just serve as a distraction from anxious thoughts and help to reduce stress and tension in the body, and how you actually cope with your tinnitus. Building on this, mind and body exercises can be incredibly effective in reducing anxiety. Activities such as yoga and stretching are great ways to achieve this. They can help to calm your nervous system and promote relaxation. It's well documented that high blood pressure can exacerbate tinnitus, and studies have shown that these types of exercises can help to lower stress hormones like cortisol and also lower your blood pressure. The eighth piece of advice that I can give you for better sleeping with tinnitus is mindfulness or cognitive behavioral therapy. Stress and tinnitus are a really big challenge. I've seen it time and time again that patients are overwhelmed by their tinnitus, which increases their stress levels. This, of course, then leads to a greater amount of tinnitus, and the cycle just continues. CBT and mindfulness come in with the aim to get you out of that never-ending cycle. Research shows that the most effective form of tinnitus relief is to undergo some form of CBT and mindfulness, which can help to reduce the emotional impact of your tinnitus and improve your ability to cope with the condition. And finally, make sure that you talk with your doctor. If you're struggling with sleep, then they may potentially recommend medication that can help you to get a better night's sleep and snap out of this challenging cycle that I keep talking about. It may well just need to be a little temporary measure to help you to get over this initial hurdle with your sleep, and then you may be able to cope a lot better with your tinnitus after you're better rested. Hopefully you found some useful tips in this video, guys. Like and subscribe for more videos like this if you did. Good luck and good night.